The hell just happened?
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white.
Feathers of white.
The angel of Valhalla.
Ah, the battle Valkyrie.
Light? What just happened?
The Valkyrie.
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The angel of Valhalla.
Valkyrie.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
Yes, disturb them, because obviously I'm here for that. Teleport has been unlocked. EP teleport can now teleport lightning instantly from one area to another. Open up the main menu with triangle and select EP abilities to use it. Teleport will consume EP, but it will allow you to save time that you and the world can ill afford to waste. You can teleport to specific places that lightning has been to before, like the monorail stations or the settlements in the wildlands and the dead dunes. Whenever a new location opens up, you will automatically be registered. When you return to the Ark at 6 a.m. each day, you can use the warp device to teleport back to the previous location or other locations that have opened up without using any EP. You can add and use convenient markers to... Well, that's kind of late. I already know that. Warp destinations. That's no, yeah.
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of someone called the Angel of Valhalla?
You must be new to these parts. There's not a man or woman here that doesn't know the angel.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers as white as the clouds. It's the sacred bird that only appears at the end of the world.
So it's a local legend then.
Yeah, a legend. At least that's what it used to be. But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird with their own two eyes. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Gazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof that the beast is the one from legend.
I see.
Dr. Gazal? Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth. But he loves his chocobos.
What was wrong with that girl's
When it comes
legs?
to the angel, he's the leading expert in all of the wildlands.
The doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of Canobus Farms.
Okay.
If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help you out. Maybe.
Okay.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
How much you willing
There's
to
nothing
bet?
about this in any of the official scriptures of the order. It's a local story, a superstition.
Even if it is, someone spoke to me. The voice was real, and it mentioned the Angel of Valhalla. I want to know who it was.
If you think that's what you need to do, then go ahead.
You aren't from around here, are you? I suppose you've come to seek the wisdom of our famous Dr. Gazal.
Something like
I
that.
wanted to ask him about the Angel of Valhalla. I knew it. Well, first things first. You have heard of our chocobo legend, right?
Yes.
You mean the one about a sacred white chocobo that appears at the end of the world? That's the one.
Okay.
Some of us call that chocobo the Angel of Salvation. Oh, how we've been praying for him to appear. The angel is a harbinger, a signal that it's over at last.
Okay.
That's something to pray for? Oh, yes. For the people who live out here, death is a kind of salvation. An outsider like you must find it difficult to understand. 5 centuries ago, all hell broke loose and a new god took over. We became immortal against all natural laws. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods shouldn't be allowed to change the natural order of things.
Well, they control it.
Living off the land, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and dying when our time is up. That's what we want. And that's why the white chocobo is a good thing. It means this unnatural life is going to be over at last. Right? But you're welcome to believe different. We don't push our creed on anyone. At the same meantime, as long as you're going to be visiting us here for a while, it's right that you know our ways.
For the people of the wildlands, the white chocobo is a sign.
Okay, enough of your talking. I need to get to side quest. What was it? Nope. Canvas of prayers. Shoot for the sky. Here we go. I dream of rebuilding an old airship and taking to the sky one more time. A foolish fancy it may be, but I've been collecting airship parts for centuries now. I just heard about a downed airship in the north wildlands, in the north of the wildlands, and it's in pretty good shape, but I can't get there. Too bad. The gyroscope, north of the wildlands, huh? Well, our destination right there, but I want to get that gyroscope, so put yellow one right there. Call it some gyroscope. Edit note. Gyroscope. There we go. Alright.
A herald of a special kind of salvation. Many in these lands worship Etril, the goddess of death. They pray to eventually return to her side, which in their creed is the same as ceasing to exist.
Slice. Yeah, the monsters are different here. This is weak though. Alright, so they disappear too. Come back. Oh, blobs. And blobs, man.
Produce the finest vegetable.
Entire potion. Cast in fire to add fire attribute to attacks. That's bravery and faith. Okay. That's cool.
Thanks a lot.
Just another obstacle. Need to change course.
Dang. Guard. Okay, that did it. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna just stand back. Take this time to let my ATB get back to where it needs to get to.